Most of us go through life thinking personal success is what gives us value, like landing that dream job, earning good money, or getting a high education. And sure, those things matter, no doubt. But here's the real question. Are they really what defines our true value in life? Why do we let society set the standards for our worth? And why are we so scared to pause and ask ourselves, what's my real value? The truth is, we often ignore this question because it's not easy. It forces us to face ourselves, and let's be honest, that can be a little uncomfortable. Shifting our focus from personal wins to the impact we have on others isn't simple, but let's get real. That's where true value lies. True value is about the mark we leave on the people around us. It's not about being rich, famous, or having fancy titles. It's about the difference we make, no matter how small. You don't need to be a superhero to have value. You just need to discover what you can bring to the table. Think about it. Your skills, passions, even your everyday knowledge can create ripples that touch lives. It's all about shifting your mindset from what can I achieve for myself to what can I offer to others and myself. That's when life starts to feel more meaningful. Here's the thing. Adding value doesn't mean you have to change the world overnight. It starts small, simple, meaningful steps, like sharing an idea, offering advice, or lending a hand. You might not see the impact right away, but trust me, it's there. Let's check out some examples. Nelson Mandela. He could have lived a quiet, ordinary life. Instead, he chose to fight for freedom and equality, transforming South Africa forever. His value wasn't in his titles, it was in the freedom he gave millions. Dr. Muhammad Yunus, the man behind Grameen Bank in Bangladesh. His simple idea, giving tiny loans to poor people, sparked a global movement, lifting millions out of poverty. And it's not just about world-famous figures. Everyday heroes are all around us. People like you, dedicating time and effort to a bigger purpose, like saving the environment, fighting poverty, or supporting kids' education. Mahmoud in Egypt. He started small, helping homeless people find housing. That little idea grew into the Together to Save a Human initiative, which now provides healthcare, psychological support, and so much more. Wangari Maathai, who noticed how deforestation was hurting her Kenyan community. She started planting trees and empowered women to join her. That small act turned into the Green Belt movement, which has planted over 50 million trees and transformed countless lives. And John Wood, he left a high-paying job at Microsoft to start Room to Read. What began with delivering books to a small school in Nepal has now helped millions of kids worldwide get access to education with many libraries and educational programs. The message here is simple. Meaningful change often starts with ordinary people taking one small step. You don't need to be rich or powerful, you just need to care enough to act. So, how do you find your true value? Start small. Look at how you spend your time. Are you only focused on personal goals? Or are you making space, even just a little, to make a difference? Life's busy, I get it. Between work, family, and responsibilities, it's hard to think beyond just getting through the day. But your true value isn't about doing everything. It's about doing something. Start with the people closest to you, your family, friends, or community. If you have kids, fix time each week to teach them lessons or values they won't learn in school. Show them how to face challenges. These little lessons will stick with them forever. Don't miss this time every week. It is very important. Have a skill? Share it. Help someone just starting. Spend even an hour a week mentoring or supporting others. It adds up more than you realize. And if you're thinking, how can I make a difference? Or I'm not skilled enough, let me stop you right there. These are just negative thoughts holding you back. The truth is, anyone can make a difference. What matters is taking action and staying consistent. Don't wait for the perfect idea or the right time. The best time to start is now. Remember, as the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The small but consistent actions are better than big actions that get abandoned." Even online, your presence matters. Social media isn't just for scrolling or selfies. It's a platform for impact. Share what you know. Post something positive. Leave a kind comment. Sometimes, a single thoughtful post or word of encouragement can brighten someone's day or even change their life. Don't think of the number of followers, you just need one person to impact. And here's a big one. Think about your legacy. What do you want people to remember about you? Legacy isn't about money or fame. It's about the good you leave behind, the knowledge you shared, the lives you touched, and the impact you made. Ask yourself, what am I working on today that will outlive me? That question drives true value. Every small step you take now becomes the foundation for your legacy. And look, I know this can feel overwhelming. Sometimes you think, I'm not enough, or I don't have time. But these are just barriers you can overcome with small, simple steps. Focus on what you can do today. Even if it's just 10 minutes, use them. It's not about being perfect or doing something huge. It's about showing up and building momentum. Surround yourself with people who share the same mindset, people who want to add value. Their energy will inspire you to keep going. So, here's my challenge. Start today. Do one thing, no matter how small, that adds value to someone else's life. Help a friend, share an idea, or just show kindness to a stranger. It might feel tiny, but trust me, it's the start of something bigger than you realize. And when you do, take a moment to reflect. How did it make you feel? You'll likely notice a sense of purpose, a spark of meaning. Thanks for sticking with me today. If this resonates with you, share it with someone who might need a little inspiration. Let's make an impact, one small step at a time.